Well, aside from the down payment assistance, there's another program here, the federal tax credit.
Right. MSHDA does have a federal tax credit that's out there. Federal tax credits are an extremely important way for the federal government to stimulate home buying. When the housing crisis hit, the administration put out the federal tax credit, the $7,500 federal tax credit that was widely publicized. People took advantage of that. There were long lines at lenders and in realtors' offices because people were trying to take advantage of the program before it expired. That was wildly successful. MSHDA does have a federal tax credit that's out there and active now. It gives people up to 20% of their mortgage interest back on a yearly basis. And our federal tax credit, it's called the MCC program. That stands for Mortgage Credit Certificate. As I said, it gives them 20% of their mortgage interest back, and it's not a one-time federal tax credit. It goes year after year after year. So for example, if someone had a mortgage that was open and they paid $10,000 for their interest for that year, they would get a federal tax credit for up to $2,000 that they could use against their their year-end tax liability. And again, that goes year after year after year. So it's a pretty substantial benefit as far as the MCC program goes, and it could actually, be larger than the $7,500 federal tax credit that was out there and so popular. And a lot of people don't know about the program. So it's out there, it's available. Technically, it's available on any mortgage that's not a MSHDA mortgage. So really, a lot of people could be taking advantage of the program. There are income limitations similar to down payment assistance, but it's available for first-time home buyers, again, unless it's in a targeted area. So a lot of people could be taking advantage of that federal tax credit. And it's there to stimulate home buying. We brought the program back when the housing crisis hit to help stimulate home buying, and hopefully, housing values will start to go back up. We don't know, but it's out there and available for people.
Do you find, or do you feel this is, again, one of those programs that's being used, being taken?
Well, it is. We wish it was used more. We allocate and set aside certain funds for certain programs. We estimated that it would last about 2 years, the funding we set aside for this. The way it works in many times, when there's so many issues that are involved with the financial institutions out there and the struggles that they're having with agency guideline changes, underwriting guideline changes, and things like that, implementing another program sometimes is difficult because things are changing so rapidly. So it could be that it's overlooked a little bit by lenders. The more the consumers ask for it, I think the better off they're going to be.
And one of the benefits of that program also is you can actually qualify your payment on the 20% reduction in your taxes. So you're going to qualify for more of a house because you are getting the credit, calculated in your qualifying ratios. So it is a benefit.
Yeah, and speaking of qualifying, even with the MSHDA rates tend to be below market rates. So even with the down payment assistance, you're getting a rate below market, and so you're qualifying again on a higher value. The mortgage tax credit allows you to qualify for more. The regular interest MSHDA rate allows you to qualify for more. So that's one of the big advantages of MSHDA in general. You tend to be able to qualify for more and get better rates, better credits.
For sure.
Well, all right, great. Well, we have more to talk about, so we'll take a quick break, and then we come back, we will talk more about home ownership. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this short break.